a spy must blend themselves into their surroundings. Buy yourself your favorite daily newspaper and a pair of scissors. But remember to point them away from you, because safety is important. Cut yourself out a pair of eye holes, and you can watch your quarry without them being any the wiser. When you're undercover or behind enemy lines, there's no telling where your next meal may come from. Always be prepared for whatever the mission brings by having a nutritious snack packed away in your pocket. And don't forget to throw that wrapper in the bin. There's no place for litterbugs on this mission. Now ideally, everything you spy on will be close enough to see without any assistance. But espionage isn't always that simple, and sometimes the most advanced optical tools are needed for you to complete your mission. If binoculars aren't available, simply tape 2 toilet rolls together and use them to spy on Mrs. Next Door while she's having her shower. Well, there you go. Now you're all ready to be a spy. Go get 'em, kiddo. Hello and welcome to another Twisted Bad Gaming One Life review. My name is Paddy and I'm here, as always, with the deliciously handsome Rob and Alistair.
Yay, I was mentioned. And you could also attach me to the most handsome man person because you said and you didn't make a long enough break that it was separate.
This looks stylish.
You can both be handsome. You know what? This game is called CounterSpy, and I think it might have been a PS Plus game one day because it was in my library and it was free. And
were you in a bit of a rush?
I was in a hell of a rush, bro.
A hell of a rush.
Hell of a rush, bro.
Is that more than a bit of a rush?
I think on the rush scale, it's probably more than a bit of a rush, but not quite as much as shit.
What is he
bro,
dangling on?
Oh, I don't know what he's dangling on.
Ooh,
indeed. So if you didn't know, this is our series where one of us tries to get as far as possible through a game without dying, and I didn't do too well, guys. I'm just going to throw it out there.
You're already?
Yeah.
Paddy's going to come with his spoilers. Well,
I'm just gonna throw the spoilers right out there.
I do quite like this being 2D and 3D at the same time in a weird way.
Yeah,
it's kind of a little cool.
It looks really cool.
It has a really familiar kind of setup. I have no idea what other games are like it, but it's just so familiar.
It's like that game that you once played once.
I've seen it in a dream before.
That time when you played a video game, Al, do you remember that?
No, I don't, because it never happened.
Oh, Al never plays video games. Why do we have him?
Or
I don't know why we have him.
It's for his beautiful eyes.
We keep him around because he's cute.
That's why I keep me around too.
He's got
little cutie.
He's got very pinchable cheeks. That's what
he does.
Yeah.
You get him between them fingers and you don't let go.
Give him a good waggle. It'll be good.
A good old waggle. This is pretty basic mechanics really. It's hide behind things.
God, you're such a snob.
Shoot people. And
did you just call him a snot?
A snob.
A snob. Why am I a snob, bro?
Look at you. Well, you just sound like it's so basic. I think it looks really cool. It's
from a look perspective, it looks awesome. Like style wise, it's hella cool. But I was actually
Paddy.
I was taken aback by it.
As we learnt from Dishonored, you do love hiding behind a good box.
Oh, you know what? Me and boxers go way back.
You and your boxers.
To that.
I held myself back from making a very dirty joke.
A dirty joke.
So that gets you more bullets.
Yeah, that gets you more bullets, which is good because there are more people to shoot.
Paddy, why is a nuclear bomb set up like a missile?
Huh?
That just looks like a typical nuclear bomb, but it's set up like a missile.
Where are you? What is the setup here?
So what's going on is that you are trying to stop both, I think, America and Russia from blowing up the moon. And they both want to do it.
Why?
And you have to steal missile plans from both sides.
Do they just both want a massive amount of fondue, or what is their purpose?
Maybe they just hate the tides.
That is true. Yeah, the tides are tricky.
You know what? I still don't get that. That just blows my mind. I get it, but
it's magnets.
I mean, why, Rob?
Why?
Yeah.
I think you'll find in the video game Sonic Adventure 2, a Dr. Robotnik successfully blew up the moon, and it was kind of all right. And I think you'll also find in the cartoon series Dragon Ball Z, they blew up the moon 3 times, and everything was absolutely fine. And I feel as like those two properties are really well researched. So I am pretty calm about it all.
I mean, technically,
Thank you for asking.
So
The
this is
real
all
reason-
basically a plot by Big Moon.
Big moon.
Big Moon.
Big moons.
Big Moon.
Basically, the Earth's rotating, so it's like a big sloshy thing. So if you like flip a bucket, the tides go one end to another. So that's just basically the Earth, but with magnets. There we
What?
go. That's
Thanks,
the reason.
Thanks, science.
Great explanation.
Never come back to this show again, science.
You're not welcome
You're
here,
not
reason.
welcome. here.
Fill up a ball with water and spin it really, really fast. Like the water will just go crazy round, and that's
We-
magnet. Then you just add a magnet, and that's tides and gravity.
We are more about the fiction than the fact, I think.
Well, if you stop listening at home, me too. So what's...
If you listened, then you would have learned something, and if you
You wouldn't
repeated
have
what I
learnt it.
said, then you would be told off by every
So,
scientist.
so actually, I think what happens is all the missions are procedurally generated. So what you have to do is collect 30 missile guide things, and then you unlock like the final
That's
the
a lot.
final mission.
It's a lot of missile guide things.
Yeah, and then different missions will have different number that you can collect in them. So like this, I think the first one had like 3, but you can do more difficult missions, I think, where there's 4 or 5, and then easier ones where there are less, and other collectibles and unlockables and stuff like that.
Did this get boring quickly?
Yeah, it's
Paddy,
very
no, don't go
it's
that
very repetitive.
Paddy, it says no spies. Listen
much
to the
as it-
sign.
As much as it's very pretty and has a nice kind of tongue-in-cheek tone about it, it does
Yeah.
get a little bit...
Oh,
um,
you
Alright.
didn't spy properly.
no, I failed at my one job.
Your spyiness.
Also, you're not meant to go through the signs, Paddy.
I know, there's a lot of signs that say no spies, and I just don't care, mate.
And
In
are you
your-
taking caution?
In your humble opinion, Paddy,
Mm-hmm.
out of all 3 of us, who would make the best spy?
The best spy, I think... oh, God. I definitely would rate myself from the perspective of being able to completely blend into the background and no one knows I'm even there. That is...
The problem is with you, Paddy, you're too beautiful. You would stand out.
Yeah,
No,
people
so
would
it's- so
remember
it's-
you, Paddy.
So it's Al then.
Sup?
Yeah, Al. So
I am just like the best spy.
the thing is, though, I think Al would do something stupid and
No, Al
let
would be
it-
too busy. Al want to tell everyone that...
Do you know I'm a spy?
Because he likes to chat. Hey, guys, you know I'm a spy.
But also, like, people be like, spy wouldn't just straight up say he's a spy. This
Yeah,
guy's full of
but
shit.
then again, you'd go through explaining that, and then
Yeah.
it'll put it in people's minds, and
Yeah, but then it would also be like, okay, but a spy would then explain that a
Al.
spy would say that, so he obviously isn't a spy. He's using double tactics. But then,
Al.
yes,
I mean, if the question
You're
was
not
who makes
allowed
a
to
great
be a spy.
politician,
I want to be a spy. Because then I'd be doing something. They're just like, no, this guy can't be a spy. Look at him. Look what he's doing. He hasn't even seen a game. What is he doing?
So I guess, Rob, by default, that's you. Did you ask that question because you knew that would be the answer?
no, I don't think it would be me. I think I'd probably be the worst out of all 3. Would
Yeah,
be
'cause
honest with you.
if Rob's trying to send back as like a secret coded message, it would be all over the place.
D
weather-
D
the weather in
D
Warsaw-
D D E
The
is
weather in Warsaw is particularly bad at this time of year. Takes you half an hour to say it. It's a little bit more difficult.
exactly.
Yes.
I think if I was to say who would be the best spy, I'd probably say a Paddy, because you could probably do the most a convincing variety of accents and voices, whereas Paddy, I would have to do like a Cornish accent and just get found straight away.
Yeah, but why would Paddy be speaking in English in various accents as a spy?
Because why wouldn't he be? He wants to slip into a character. If he needs to dress up well as a farmer, because he needs to kill somebody who's involved in the corn industry,
Hello
then he, you know what I mean?
lot of corn going around here.
Well, you're bloody churning out the corn, aren't you, Jeff?
know.
You know what I mean?
I've never seen so much bloody
Much
corn in one
corn.
place.
I can speak the most foreign languages, so it'll be natural for me. I walk up, donde está la biblioteca, and then they give me all their secrets because that was perfect.
That was spot on. That was,
Yeah, they'd be like, wow, this guy really does want
I
to
would
know
be
where the
like,
library is. Here are our secrets.
a Jumma Pell Robert, a Danker Schoen.
Yeah, they'd be like, das secrets.
International man of mystery.
Yeah, and I'd be like, das ist sehr gut. And they'd be like, oh, he speaks German. He knows.
You know who I think would be the best spy? It would be John. You'd
Oh,
never. Yeah, John would be the best spy. Just because he's actually killed people in the past, so he got experience.
But, like, the thing is, John just wouldn't have the patience to be a spy. He just starts some
he-
like mass murder.
He
thing.
would get out his stick or something and just keep
Right, I'm
hitting
gonna have to
people
beat someone
them.
with this stick.
How's it, brew? And then hit you.
You're not
Great try.
I'm gonna hit you with this stick, alright?
The thing is, he would just go straight
I
up
know.
too far.
Paddy,
Danger and threat.
you didn't stealth it.
I didn't.
Oh, there's a grenade.
I know. I wasn't very good at getting out of the way of the grenades.
Squeaky bum time, mate.
This is my tense buttocks.
Wait, you have another
Your
weapon?
buttocks were pretty tense.
Buttocks were firmly lodged together.
Oh, that's not good sign.
No, they're raising the DEFCON level,
Ah.
which obviously is bad.
I was never really sure whether raising it was making it worse or bringing it down was one.
Yeah, I was about to say, is going up, going down a good thing?
Yeah.
I think what we wanted to do I think I wanted to go up and they would send it further down by catching me. I think.
DEFCON 1 and
Is
DEFCON
bad-
5
is
also
bad, right?
like, they both sound very bad. Someone goes,
Yeah.
"We're at DEFCON 1." I'd be like, "Oh shit!"
Oh
Someone's
shit.
like, "We're at
it's not
DEFCON 5." I'd be
1.
like, "What is going on?"
That's terrible.
Yeah. You can't tell. Please let us know in the comments if you know
Yeah,
for sure,
which
because I can't be asked to
DEFCON
put it
is
in
the
the
only-
DEFCON.
Yeah, the only place we can be safe is if it's constantly at DEFCON
through.
2.5. Then we're just like, we're in the middle. We're fine.
Yeah.
We're not screwed. We're sort of in danger, no matter what it is.
But then again, if it's a permanent state, there's no point in having a.
Oh no, it can fluctuate from 2.3 to 2.7.
But then again, which one's worse? It's back to the same problem. It's just a different scale.
It would be such a small
Al,
scale.
you haven't solved this problem.
It would
right?
be at such a small scale that we just wouldn't really care. We'd be like, oh, I don't really care, like,
care.
if it's worse. Because I mean,
I'd care if it had jumped from 2.3 to 2.7 at the first time it had done it in about half a year. I'd feel in moderate
but
peril.
it would never go above or below 2.3 and 2.7. So it would be like
Yeah,
in
exactly.
that range, and you'd know it would always stay in that range. You'd be like, well, we're fine. It's just gonna drop back down again. So
You'll
if
just change the
If
scale.
this is your first One Life review, I promise that they are much. There are other ones that are much better than this. I'd highly
the people
recommend.
need to
You check-
know
you check
about
them
the
out.
There
scaling
really
of
isn't.
DEFCONs. No, it's not. This is the best it gets, really.
This is the highlight, I think,
This-
of our YouTube.
Yeah, I
There
mean,
is.
if this video was on a DEFCON scale, it'd be a DEFCON
Oh,
1.
Paddy.
Have it.
Oh.
I know.
He's
Ooh,
just-
uh.
You're
It's
just like,
interesting that the grenades can actually fall off the side. which
That's
is-
pretty cool.
are you
Look at you
throwing
go,
the
though.
grenades or are they?
No, they throw the grenades.
Because a lot of them hit themselves. Like several of them have just blown up in the background, and I was like, oh, Paddy must have just thrown a grenade somehow.
Here's a question for you. In a Soviet Russia, how are you finding US dollars?
Oh no, this one. Well,
This is America.
Right now we're in the States because obviously you're stealing
If
from
you-
both superpowers or
Oh, I didn't realise we were in
their
the States.
version of America.
Why is the World War II Allied star and the Japan flag also on the American flag?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they don't let you ask many questions while you're playing the game. It's more of a just play the game. But
But they need to answer it. Like that flag was not American unless
I can raise that at
unless
the
all
people's,
the
people's court.
states have like meshed into one state
Are
in
you
this
okay?
universe.
Oh, I thought you just stopped.
No, I was
Walked away
trying to-
from your control pad.
I
for
was
a bit.
waiting for the them to move so I could move.
I think he went for a poop.
A very, very quick poop.
A very quick poop.
The speediest poop you've ever seen. So.
The poopiest poop that's ever pooped.
Buttocks out, fire, done, I'm back.
Fire the missiles and return.
Plop.
we have trained for this, gentlemen.
I have the cards.
Launch,
You know-
launch.
But you also know it's bad when you have to get your partner like to turn the key at the same time. Then you know like you've gone too far. You know?
Yeah, that's
When synchronization doesn't quite
Yeah.
work.
3, 2, 1. Misfire!
I went too soon.
Guys, we've resorted to poo jokes. I hope you realise.
Yeah.
I'm just stating that. That's how good this game is.
I mean, we've
had
covered
to
all
resort to poo
we've
jokes.
covered all the topics today.
Yeah,
Like
Suppose-
tidal flow, DEFCON, poop.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we're drowning.
That's because it'd be the tides in the moon.
Exactly.
It's still intact.
Back in the
Everything,
tides.
everything's linked together, guys.
It's gone full circle. Like
yeah,
the
So-
DEFCON circle.
I could have just ended the mission there.
but
Just gone to that screen. But I was like, nah, man. Let's
I'd
hang out and be cool.
You tried to do a me, didn't you?
You tried to show off.
I tried to just do something.
You try to just
And
carry on, and
it was
instead
a
of
terrible idea.
And it killed you.
It killed me.
Wop,
Doing
wop.
things kills you, people. Everyone should stay at home.
bam, 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 you're dead.
Exactly.
Mm.
There we go. 33%.
So, Paddy, what did you think of the game CounterSpy?
Well, Rob, I thought it was fine. The art style was by far the best thing about it. It looks really cool. It feels really cool, like jumping around and stuff. But it's really repetitive. Maybe it gets more varied as you go on, but I don't think I'll be going back to it. So I'm going to throw down a tolerated it. I think.
Tolerated it.
Just
so
for
he
some
declared on this
variety.
day a tolerate.
We are
That's
spring-
Paddy's first,
this
isn't it?
game.
And it's the only tolerated that isn't at the top of the leaderboard.
Oh, you speak the truth, little one.
So, Mr. Alistair, with your hair like a pubic field. What?
You're such
What-
a poet, Rob.
I don't know. What did you think of Mr. Paddy's playthrough?
I mean, I wasn't overly that impressed, really. What I thought? Yeah, I wasn't that impressed. It kind of seemed quite a basic, simple game of hide behind a box and shoot. I mean, Paddy's already said it, so he didn't really enamour me that much. And I will give him, as a prize, some sort of physics book for idiots. Something along the lines of quantum physics for dogs, or something. Who knows?
Nice. And
That
for
was
me,
unusually sucsuccinct, Al. I'm proud of you.
I tried.
And for me, Paddy, I'm just going to have to agree. Without slightly a disappointment, I think you know that you could have got further, especially by the fact that you could have just carried on with the mission. And a little part of me thinks you might have died a little bit on purpose, just to stop playing on the game. So, yeah, I know
No,
what
get
you're like,
out
you
of here.
sneaky little toe
How
rag.
dare you question my integrity and the very foundations
I
upon which
challenge
this
you
show
to a
is
duel,
built.
sir.
Fetch me my dueling glove.
So with that, I think you need to be a better spy. So I am going to get you a trench coat.
Thank you very much, Rob.
Wait,
you know what?
that can go
Wrap
one
this
of
shit
two
up. I'm not
ways.
doing it.
There was two people speaking. I didn't.
Oh, I said, Rob, wrap it up. I'm not doing it.
Okay. This has been this week's One Life review. I've been Rob. This has been Paddy, and I've been Al. You can find us at
you've been Al.
youtube.com forward. I don't care.
I mean?
He asked me to do it. You can find us at youtube.com/Twisted Bard Gaming, where we've got a bunch of videos on there, a few list stuff and bits and pieces and streams that happen on Thursdays and Saturdays, and our weekly arguing thing, which happens on a Wednesday, so you can check that out. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, because we're only a little tiny, and it would make Alistair a very happy boy. See, I did that bit.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Thank you for watching, and see you guys next week.
Ta-da!
Bye.